Hi, everybody. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I thought I'd share with you some recent pickups over the last weeks and months. Things that I picked up, basically Blu-ray and DVD. I'm mostly a Blu-ray fan, but sometimes DVDs can look good too if they're upgraded on your system. So let's go right away. Let's not waste too much time here. This is coming up soon, Thanksgiving. I really love this slasher film. I did a review of it on my channel if you want to check it out. I'm going to be watching this probably for the holiday coming up. Hansel and Gretel. I picked this up. I did a review on this one too on my channel if you want to check that out. Okay, The Mask of Fu Manchu, Boris Karloff and Myrna Loy, a classic old film from 1932. Okay, I picked up a couple of Kino Lorber compilations. This is called the Sci-Fi Chillers Collection. It's got on here The Colossus of New York, Destination Inner Space, and The Unknown Terror. So it's a multi collection. By the way, I don't know, a lot of you are going to be shocked, a lot of you collectors, but I don't like slip cases, slip covers. I may make a video on that. Sometimes I trash them, but not always. Okay, let's do another one of those Kino Lorber compilations. This is the Republic Pictures Horror Collection. And I just put a review of one of the movies up on here. The first one being The Lady and the Monster. I did a review, check that out. Also, I didn't yet watch The Phantom Speaks, The Catman of Paris, and Valley of the Zombies. Those are old 1940s Republic horror films. From Criterion, I picked up this Val Lewton double feature, classics from the 40s. I Walked with a Zombie and The Seventh Victim. I already watched I Walked with a Zombie. I haven't watched The Seventh Victim yet. Okay, now for something a little different from the horror and science fiction. I picked up the 12th and final season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm a fan of Larry David's show, Curb Your Enthusiasm. I have all the seasons, but I have to tell you, it's getting to the point where I'm personally feeling like enough is enough. For the last few seasons, I've been feeling like this is kind of played out, and I'm getting a little tired of it, to tell you the truth. There's nowhere left to go. What's your opinion? All right. I got kind of rooked on this. This is the Brown and Carney collection. I'm sure most of you out there haven't heard of Brown and Carney. Okay, this was a comedy duo from RKO Studios that was their answer to Abbott and Costello, who were very popular in the 40s. So they put this duo together, Brown and Carney. And the only reason I'm interested in them is because there are two films they did with Bela Lugosi. One of them is called Genius at Work, which is the main reason I got this. It's out of print, by the way, this thing. There's another one with Bela Lugosi called Zombies on Broadway, which is not featured on here. That's in another collection. They really make you scramble, right? But let me explain why I say I might have got a little rooked on this. I got this from a third-party seller because it's out of print. All I can tell you is that when I opened it up, it's from the Warner Archives, and I know that sometimes the Warner Archives collection actually burned on demand. They call them movies on demand, certain titles that aren't that popular. You can always tell because it's kind of purple back there. It's a purple disc instead of the, like steel colored disc. And anyway, there were two discs in this set, and when I looked at them, they had fingerprints all over them too, even though the package looked like it was factory sealed. It looked factory sealed to me. Opened them up, and there were movies on demand and fingerprints. But as long as they play, okay. Anyway, it's got 4 films on here. Comedies, The Adventures of a Rookie, which I've never seen, Rookies in Burma, which I've never seen, Girl Rush, which I've never seen, and Genius at Work, which, as I say, that's the Bela Lugosi movie that I bought this for. No other way of getting it. Okay, I picked this up, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame box set. There are 3 DVDs in here. This is from Time Life. And it's highlights from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So I've already sampled some of these, and they're fun. All right. Gene Tierney and Dana Andrews star in Laura on DVD. I picked this up primarily because Vincent Price is in it, and I've heard it's a very good movie. One of his non-horror roles. That's very good. Okay. I picked up 2 seasons of Good Times. Good Times Season 1, Good Times Season 2. All right, so this is a fun show that I grew up with in the 70s. Okay, let us continue now. Give me a little moment. Smokey and the Bandit on Blu-ray. This is the 40th anniversary. Fun comedy with Burt Reynolds and Jackie Gleason, of course. Don't forget Jackie Gleason, the highlight of the movie. I already did a review on this one. This is a very controversial and sick movie called The Human Centipede. All right, so you might want to check that out if you like crazy movies. This was a movie I saw some time ago on a rental. I rented it from Blockbuster, I think, and I really liked it. It was Copland, and either Blockbuster or Netflix, I can't remember. But anyway, Sylvester Stallone, I kind of like that movie. So I saw it cheap and I picked it up. Okay, here's one that I've been looking for a long time. That's hard to get. And this was a used video. It's a double feature. It's a movie called, first of all, I'm sorry about the glare, folks, Stakeout. Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez play cops, and they're on a stakeout to watch over Madeline Stowe, who is gorgeous. And the sequel, another Stakeout, is terrible. A really disappointing sequel. I saw that in the movie theater. Rosie O'Donnell, terrible sequel. But I bought this double feature for Stakeout, which is hard to find, as I say. Okay, this is a movie that I had seen clips of. I saw clips of this on TV, and I thought it looked pretty interesting. It's a movie comedy on DVD called Heartbreakers. It's got Gene Hackman in it, but you have Sigourney Weaver and Jennifer Love Hewitt playing a mother and daughter combination who kind of swindle millionaires out of their money. And I thought it was a good premise. I did watch this, and I kind of thought it was not worth a second view. It has its moments in it, but overlong at 2 hours. I think 2 hours and 3 minutes to be exact. Finally, last thing I have here is music related. This is Born to Boogie, Mark Bolan, T-Rex, Born to Boogie. The reason that I pretty much got this was because Ringo Starr is in there, and I'm a Beatles fan. You know, if you don't know, I have another channel just dedicated mostly to Beatles. Check that channel out. It's called Mean Mr. Mayo, which is a takeoff of the Beatles song Mean Mr. Mustard. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I appreciate the time. Cheers.